right, people, what in all the hills is going on? This is this is gonna be like a review the reviewer type of thing. I did a video like this before, and of course I don't have a shirt on. You want to know why? It's fucking middle of June, and I live in fucking Houston, Texas, and it's fucking hot, and I can say fucking all I want because I don't have a monetized channel, and don't give no shits. Me and my 70 subscribers, goddammit, gonna sit here. Cool. I got a fan right here, and my AC is right back there, but it's kind of noisy when shit going on. Anyway, The Flash. I already did a review on The Flash. What I'm about to attempt to ramble about, for hopefully not a fucking hour, because I don't think I have that much space on my fucking phone, is when I'm starting not to like when I watch a movie and it's halfway decent, I want to go and see what other people think. I want to go watch reviews. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch none of that shit before the movie. You know what I'm saying? I don't watch none of that shit before the movie. I don't like watching trailers. I don't want to see shit. This movie coming out? Okay, that's something I would want to watch. Leave it at that. But after I see the movie, if I'm like, man, this is dope. I like this. I don't really use the word dope. No. But yeah, I'm like, shit. Let me go see what they gotta say. See how many people agree with what I saw on the screen. So I just got through watching a review. It wasn't even a dispute, it was a discussion. And like I said during these videos, I ain't really throwing out no names. The only one I really threw out was Angry Joe. Every once in a while I throw out an Angry Joe because this is the easiest one to fucking remember. Like, fuck it, I don't give a damn what I'm talking about. Angry Joe, fuck him. They'll be talking about the fucking Houston, Texas. Angry Joe, fuck him. Now, and I didn't watch Angry Joe's review on The Flash. I seen it on my screen when I was looking for him. Make no difference. I get the same reaction when I go to somebody else's for the most part. And it's like, my whole thing is, okay, when I watch these reviews and these people start talking about these movies, and I'm kind of basing this off The Flash, but this pertains to everything. And I listen to these people with these YouTube channels, blah blah blah. Nah. Why couldn't they do this? They should have did this. Blah 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 blah. I would have said blah 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 blah. And they started picking apart the goddamn movie. And I'm like, if you know so much about cinematography and filmography and movieology and all that other shit, why ain't you at somebody's writer's table? Why ain't you in somebody's production, you know what I'm saying, meeting? And all these fucking triple digit and $1 billion movies. Why? Why? Obviously you know more than they do. But why you know so much, why the fuck you ain't out there making the movies? You be doing all of us a favor. You know what I'm saying? You know, according to them. You know, and it grates me like my voice is right now. That's why I got my drink. Everybody got this, that, and the other to say. And I'm sitting there with my rudimentary, and I don't even know if that's the right word, knowledge on whatever the fuck. I'm watching the movie and I'm like, I'm listening to them, and I'm like, that's what you got out of that? Like with The Flash. They start talking about all this shit about how especially with the two Barrys. Here motherfuckers talking about how irritating the two Barrys are. The youngest Barry is. The older Barrys, you know, the older Barry, you know, the regular Flash, is irritating enough. You know what I'm saying? It is. But you dial that shit up from 150 to 200% for the fucking younger Barry, and then everybody's like, yeah, I know it's supposed to be like that. They did it like that on purpose. But well, if you know it's like that by design, what the fuck are you whining about? You know what I'm saying? They addressed the shit in the movie. They know the character is like that. They addressed the shit in the fucking movie. And you still like, yeah, it's too much. Yeah. I'm watching this from a motherfucker who shoot videos. I'm like, really? You shoot videos like that? High energy, facing the camera ass videos. And then you run across some bullshit that people you might find irritating. I'm like, nigga, that's you! The fuck you talking about? I said the N-word, but the person I'm talking about is not the N-word. But we call everybody nigga. Nigga, that's you! You know what I'm saying? I'm serious. While I was sitting here watching this goddamn, I'm like, you didn't like that? I'm like, that's exactly how I feel. That's exactly why I don't watch the videos on that other channel. You know what I'm saying? You know how you scroll on YouTube and you see the fucking they start showing the little couple of seconds of the video, and here go this motherfucker here with his face in the camera. Nah, bruh, nah. Let me go watch this other dude that's talking about the same exact thing you are, but he can sit there and talk like he got some goddamn sense. Not like he hopped up on fucking caffeine and ho-hos. Which he probably not, because a lot of people that's like that don't even fuck with caffeine. It'd be like they don't have no caffeine or sugar and they died at all, but they just wired up all the time. Woo! Woo! Now this particular show that he was doing is different from the other videos he usually shoots. So I was kind of surprised. I was like, okay, motherfucker talking like a regular person. But in them other videos, yeah, you young Barry, baby. You young Barry. You just don't know that. Because the people that the people that irritated ain't gonna leave no goddamn comments. They just gonna not look at the fucking videos. There's a billion motherfuckers out there doing the same shit you will. They just gonna go to the least irritating motherfucker. And another thing that got me, at least that I can remember in the movie, where people kept bringing up the two Barrys and whatnot, and wondering why, one was like one up. I'm like, if you watching that movie, you pay attention to this shit. I'm just like, they not the same person. You know what I'm saying? They're not the same person. It's a 10-year gap between them, as far as what I heard. It's a 10-year gap between them. And they're not the same person. You went back, you go back and, like I said, it's back in time in another dimension. That's not younger you. Watch. I just went back in time. This is my Diet Orange soda. Right here. This is Diet Orange soda. This is me. This is Diet Orange soda from another universe. But you know what? This one got something missing. This one hadn't been opened yet. So they're not the fucking same. I had an analogy for this yesterday that I can explain a whole lot more detail, but I forgot that shit because I don't remember stuff like that. My memory don't work like a lot of these people do. But I remember this part of it. On the surface, yeah, it looks the same. This one has been opened. This one hasn't. And I actually did need another soda because this one right here gonna be gone in a minute. They not the same person. You know what I'm saying? They not. Older Barry lost his mom as a kid. I talked about this in my review. And now this is coming from a layman. This is just some dude that talk on his phone. That's another guy lost his kid lost his mom as a kid, and dad went to jail. Now you dealing with, he went back in time to another universe. He went back to his time and did the little shenanigans he did, and then he ended back up in time and got knocked out 10 years away from wherever the fuck he was. That's where he running across the 18-year-old him. I don't know how old this Flash is supposed to be. They keep saying 10 years, so I'm assuming that our Flash is 28 or something, and this other Flash is 18. Now, it's like younger Barry had his mom, had his dad, and apparently they covered up, they kind of sheltered him and brought him along, so he's not the same person as the 18-year-old older Barry would have been. But listening to these reviews and how they talk about the two characters, they don't get that. I'm like, how do you not understand that? I know this is fictional ass science and whatnot, but I'm like, you follow you do this shit for a living. You should be able to follow that. Okay, those are two different goddamn people. So yeah, but they look exactly alike. I mean, like your boy said, like Bruce Wayne told him, you go back, you break shit. It ain't nothing the same after you go back. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. Now, he could have went back, and the younger him, he could have got knocked out the time, like literally, he could have got knocked out the time stream and ended up where he was, and that young Barry would not have been the Ezra Miller. You know what I'm saying? It would have been, it could have literally been like the, you could have popped up with a black flag, like the Black Wally West. Yes, I do know there's two Wally Wests. And they both are Flash, and one is black and one is white. They have a common grandfather. Other than that, I couldn't tell you shit, but I know that. But yeah, that feasibly could have happened. The other Barry Allen could have been a totally different person. Why not? Batman changed. They didn't show shit else, but Batman changed. Batman changed, but apparently, it was just that much to where we just noticed that now, if they keep going with this shit and we go off into the world, a bunch of shit is gonna change. Whatever. But fact of the matter, because a lot of shit could have changed. He could have went back in time after he did that shit to save his dad and have his dad be somebody totally different. My whole point is follow the goddamn movie and stop trying to put your real world common sense on this shit, because it don't make sense. It's fucking comic book shit. Sometimes this shit be based in some kind of reality, but like I just said, when you go back in time, you break everything. So when you go back to your future, even if you hadn't changed nothing that you might not have think you had changed, like I say, he went and put the can of fucking, I was gonna say cans of beans and rice, fucking cans of tomatoes, up a little bit higher, so his dad would have to look up, be seen on the goddamn camera. But I'm like, okay, even if you just did that, you sat there and had a whole conversation with your goddamn mom without her knowing that that was you, and took up however much shit of her time, and poof. You don't know what the fuck you could have changed. It's like Friday when I left the house. I just happened to leave the house to go to this Juneteenth concert. I went up there, I had to share the cab with somebody. I had to share the Uber. I could have waited. You know what I'm saying? I could have waited and waited an extra 5 minutes or whatnot, and gotten another Uber that I didn't have to sit and listen to somebody talk on their goddamn phone. get up, sit on the freeway in traffic until I get to the venue, get out the venue, shoot me a couple of videos, and I'm sitting there wandering around, blah, blah, blah. Somebody walk up to me, you want a ticket? I'm like, yeah. I was planning just to sit out there and watch listen to the show in the grass. Somebody just walked up and gave me a ticket. I was right there in that fucking spot. You know what I'm saying? I was right there in that spot where this woman walked up to me and asked me did I want a ticket, gave me a ticket, and went the fuck on. I ain't even had time to tell the woman thank you. Now, if I would have been in the mind of well, like I ain't in no goddamn rush, I just take the regular Uber without, for the extra $2. You know what I'm saying? And be in the fucking shit by myself. Just going up there. The whole time it would have been different, and I would have missed that particular point. You know what I'm saying? I would have missed that particular point. I wouldn't have had no ticket. I'd have been sitting out there on the grass on my towel listening to a concert that, I luckily got a chance to sit down and watch and listen to and record some of it. But if I'd have took that other Uber for 5 minutes later, more likely I wouldn't have got that. More likely. Or while I was standing there, looking around and whatnot, it was like literally, I'm legally blind myself, but it was like 3 blind ladies sitting there about 5 feet from me. They was sitting there just kind of twirling around. I ain't making fun of them, but they was kind of like twirling around. They blind, they all had those sticks. And I was looking at them. And by me, you can tell I got one fucking eye, and this eye don't even work. And I'm like, I might need to see where they need to go. But 2 other dudes, it was 3 black blind women, and 2 little white dudes that helped them go on. They got to them before I did. But if I went over there to help them get in line, because they was in the same line I ended up in, I could have helped them get in line, but I would have missed my ticket. You know what I'm saying? If I'd have followed my first mind, let me ask these ladies where they trying to go, because it ain't no different. Well, it is big different. But once it get nighttime, I can't hardly see shit out there. I was out there a couple of weeks ago when it fucking got dark. I was like, fuck. I had to wait till everybody leaves so I can follow people out the fucking night. Well, they can't really do that. But, point is, right time and place. You change one thing, you know what I'm saying? Something else happens. Now, I could have missed out on that ticket and found a $100 bill on the ground somewhere else. But that just proves my point. Or I could have found that ticket. Somebody could have gave me that ticket. I'm like, I got a ticket, and went in line and ended up falling down the goddamn stairs or some shit. Thing is, you go to check. If you go back in time, start changing shit. When you go, it's gonna be different. It's gonna be different. And they steady shuffling shitting around in their mind trying to make sense of this shit. I'm like, just watch the fucking movie. Stop trying to apply your common sense to shit unless it's something that just that far off the goddamn wall that'll take you out the movie. Because that shit could fucking happen. Like when I was watching Fast X. That's the thing. Fast X, I didn't watch no reviews on Fast X. I watched one. But it was in a series of reviews I was watching on somebody's channel. So it just happened to be in there. But, yeah. That whole movie don't make sense. And I didn't even get to see the little post end credit scene or whatever the fuck they got going on. And somebody said it might be a little important to see that. I had to use the bathroom, and so I left. You know what? I went and watched all these videos on all these other movies, Into the Spider-Verse and this Flash shit. Got home when I did and watched fucking reviews and videos about it. And I didn't do that for Fast X. I was done with it. Your movies are so stupid, I don't fucking care. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hate the movie, but the movie's fucking stupid. It's a shallow ass fucking, if you're thinking about the shit too much, you're not gonna like it because nothing in that movie makes sense. That's how it is. Just watch the fucking movie. Now, these people doing this shit as they had these channels going for I don't know how goddamn long, and They make a whole lot of money than I got right now. I can tell you that goddamn much. But at least make your reviews seem like you got some goddamn sense to where you sitting there, somebody asked this dude a question, what you think about such and such movie? Oh, I love this producer, I love this person that wrote it, and I love this director. And that ain't what that motherfucker asked you, man. He asked you what you thought of the movie. That means, you know what I'm saying, you gotta start throwing blessings on shit, on people that made the movie right before you shit on it, because that's basically what he did. But I'm like, that dude didn't ask you none of that shit. He didn't ask you what you thought about the director and the producer and the writers of whatever the fuck he just asked you about. He asked you what you thought about the movie. And you pulling shit out your ass ain't got nothing to do with that dude just asked you. I hope that wasn't a super chat. Even though he told him he didn't really care for the movie at all. But, you could have just said that. You could have just said that. Fuck out of here, man. I think that's how most women think when they ask me a question on a dating app and stuff. Give them a fucking answer. I didn't ask you that. Well, that's the answer you got. You either like it or you don't, motherfucker. Shit. Yeah, I can be difficult at times, but it's whatever. Yeah, but that my biggest pet peeve when it comes to the reviewers is when they start poking at shit in the movie and they start throwing in their little tidbits of how what should have been and what shouldn't have been, and they start doing, they should have did this, they should have did that. Everybody in this watching this Flash is bringing up Reverse Flash. It's not. I know Reverse Flash is in the source material, but this is his own movie. You know, let the source material be the source material. And I'm one of those people, I'm like, okay, if you're gonna do the story, do the story. If it's good, it don't fucking matter. You know what I'm saying? If it's good, it don't fucking matter. If you want to go into like Endgame and the Infinity shit, well, yeah, you literally cannot be like it don't follow the source material. If you follow the source material, the goddamn movie will be 15 days long. That shit has stuff going on all over the goddamn place. You know what I'm saying? With characters that's not even in the MCU yet. Because everybody was in on that shit. You got the abridged version, motherfucker. Live with it. And even with this, they keep bringing up the fucking Reverse Flash. The Reverse Flash ain't in here. So, they keep bringing up the fucking TV show. It's the fucking TV show. If they wanted it to be the TV show, they could have just took those people and made a fucking movie. You know what I'm saying? And I'm vaguely aware that they might have had some cameos from the DC, EU, or whatever you want to call it, in the Flash show. Maybe. I never seen the Flash. I planned on watching it before all this stuff started coming out. And it don't make no sense for me to watch it now because all the plot points have been spoiled. I can watch maybe Arrow or Supergirl, because nobody ever talk about those. But that Flash shit, I'm like, well, shit, I already know who coming and who gonna be in it and what's for to happen. Ain't no use of watching now. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, fuck, shit, y'all. But then again, if I was gonna watch it, I would have watched it a long time ago. I do have it on my list on Netflix though. It's still on now. Maybe another 5 years from now, I'll be able to go and look and I won't remember nothing. And that it's like that for a few TV shows I don't watch. Like I can go watch Game of Thrones right now. Last year and the year before that, man, I done had Game of Thrones spoil the hell. You know what I'm saying? Like spoil the hell. I'm just sitting there hearing Game of Thrones shit everywhere, and I wasn't even looking at shit about Game of Thrones. I can go watch it now because I don't remember none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember none of that shit. I'm like, I don't. But at that time, I'm gonna watch some shit. I know what the fuck is gonna happen. Yeah, but I just wish they would do that. You know what I'm saying? They can do what they want. Everybody got a right to their opinion and shit like that. But that just irritates me, man. It does. Why we can't do this? Why you can't do that? I would have did this, that, and the other. Goddamn movie will be a fucking week long. Fucking wrong with y'all? You gonna include this too? No, man. No people gotta take this, that, and the other, try to patch some shit together. It's just like I've been watching a whole bunch of shit on The Walking Dead. Now I was watching one dude channel where he do a issue by issue, an episode by episode run of the whole. I watched that whole fucking thing, the whole main series, side by side with the comic book. He go by what's going on in the story, what actually happened in the comic book, and he go episode by episode. You know, and somewhere they got that shit posted where they, you know, okay, this episode here covers 1.5% of the first of the comic. You know what I'm saying, or some shit like that. And then it started deviating and all that other stuff, because you know after the first couple of seasons, shit get way off. It's like if you follow The Walking Dead, you know this already, how it differs from the comic. But that's my whole point with the thing. The shit gonna be different. If you that married, if you that much of a purist, then don't watch the fucking movies. Just go read your fucking comics again. You know what I'm saying? Go read the fucking comics again. If you so in love with that fucking story, then read the fucking comics again. You already know the story. What fucking difference gonna be you sitting there watching it? Because at that point, you just gonna be sitting there doing what I'm saying they doing. You gonna sit there and pick the movie or fucking part instead of just watching the fucking movie. They didn't do this. This was in the comics, but So, you know, if you already know this shit, it's like the concert that I went to for Juneteenth. And you know, for the most part, every song I heard, except for maybe 3, was shit I done heard before. You know what I'm saying? Do you go to a goddamn concert and be like, they sung a song, it was a little bit different. Yeah. You know, it didn't sound like it did on the album. Do people? I'm pretty sure people do that. Now I'm thinking about it. If they, fucking 30, what was that, 30 Seconds from Mars, whatever that Jared Leto band is, that shit, they got like 3 songs. It's either 2 or 3 songs, whatever on that little album that I don't remember if it's their first or second album, whatever. But that album was, 3 songs on that album were fucking awesome. You know what I'm saying? And I like how I kind of like Jared Leto because his name sounds like mine. But, and that motherfucker like crazy for real. He was all up, you know, you get stages way the fuck over there. He done went off into the crowd and all back up in the sound booth on top of shit, climbing up shit, singing and shit. But, whatever that song, "Come Break Me Down," whatever the fuck that shit is. I can't think of the words. I used to know the words by heart, but I hadn't listened to that shit in years. But whatever that song is, that would have tore that place up. You know what I'm saying? I can't think of that goddamn song. I would kind of hum the thing, but whatever. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. That fucking song. You know they did some doo-doo ass acapella, super slow-mo rendition of that song. When if you go to see them, that's the song you wait for them to hear. You know what I'm saying? That's the song you wait for them to hear. That you go, oh man, it's gonna get nuts. It's gonna be nuts up in here when they play that goddamn song. You ready? And then they play something. Come break me down. Follow me, I am angry at you. I don't know the words, but you know what I'm saying? And they did that shit. I was like the motherfuckers with this movie. Why didn't they do this? They should have did that. That's how the fuck I was. I was angry. I was this fucking disappointed. Luckily, they was one of only many acts that night, so I couldn't waste too much time on it. But at the time, after being all over the place, singing after the one fucking top song, you do a doo-doo ass acapella slow-mo mix to it. Just, dude, fuck is wrong with you? What the fuck is wrong with you? Why would you do that? Unless they was like, man, we can't sing that song like that no more because motherfuckers is crazy. You know what I'm saying? Would it really go crazy? You know, I was in New Orleans when I saw that, and you know, Jared Leto is from Louisiana too, from Baton Rouge. So you be like, man, you got somebody coming in there in his home, nigga the woods and all this other shit. He seen this shit. Oh man, it's going down. Woo, it's going down. I am finished with you. Follow me, hurry me. Whatever the fucking words is that. I'm gonna have to look it up on YouTube now. Just I know I'm fucking the words up, but you know what? Fuck your shit. I'm finna do it right here. Cause I'm irritated and I'm sick of this goddamn lo-fi music shit I be having playing. I ain't worried about no copyright strikes or nothing either. It's whatever. Let me see. Now I hate doing this shit on a controller. Everybody probably already know what song I'm talking about, but I can't. I hope I even got the. Is it 30 Seconds from Mars? I'm sitting here sweating like a slave. Oh my goodness. If I put 30 seconds in here, that ought to be 30 Seconds from Mars. There we go. I hope they hadn't made a whole bunch of other goddamn songs. And then, let me see. Nope, that's not it. Bury Me, The Kill. This is right here. Y'all gonna know after this fucking ad. Oh my goodness. No man. And this is where I'm on the flip side of what I'm arguing against right here. Where I'm like, why didn't you follow the fucking source material, you motherfucker? Let me see. I'm gonna make sure y'all get to hear this shit. If I'm gonna get a copyright strike, you gonna earn this. I ain't watching people's videos though, because I'm just like, this shit looks more dramatic than it really should be. It's all gray outside. Look, I turn on the music video so I get the song. I don't want to sitting in the car talking like, bro, you're holding up my shit. You saw a music video, they wanted to shoot a whole fucking movie. Come on now. How long this shit been going? The hotel, what the hell? The fuck was that? Oh, this is too much, man. Oh, I'm looking for the controllers in my hand. Oh, yeah. See, man, it take fucking 30 seconds. It take fucking a trip to Mars before the shit to start. Here we go. Y'all know this song. Face, what would you do? What would you do? You could follow source material? Apparently not. What if I fell to the floor? Couldn't take this anymore. Now I know the words now. What would you do? Man, if they did this at the fucking. If they'd have sung this at the goddamn, the fuck was that? Really? They interrupt the song with some theatrical shit? Man, you gotta interrupt the song during the video. I'm like, now it don't surprise me that they fucked up the song at the commercial. They fucking up the video. I'm waiting for all you're running for. Oh shit, I'm after man. Now I gotta find this and download it. Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough of that. Watching this video, it's like watching any other movie that Jared Leto is in. I'm just like, okay, I'm done with this. I like the fucking song, but it's just like, okay, I'm done with this. I'd rather just listen to the song than do whatever that fucking video was. That kind of went against my whole point. Don't follow the fucking source material. Everything that I said about source material in this fucking video, I take back, goddammit. I take it back. Oh, they ruined the video, man. The song was going. I'm like, bloop, and then all of a sudden it's like, it's just silent. You hear a motherfucker throwing a ball up against the wall. I'm like, what the fuck? Nigga, motherfucker, I just got through. I'm just getting into the fucking song and you just, bam. Silence. And then jump right back in the shit and scare the fuck out of me. I'm like, what the fuck is... Who the fuck put a jump scare in their goddamn videos and shit? I'm just like, goddamn. Jared Leto is weird. I'm pretty sure anybody that know him know this already. I'm not oh, another goddamn ad. Oh, these fucking ads on fucking YouTube. Take it easy. Yeah. All right, make yourself right at home. I like that. It only lasts like 2 seconds, but I'm like,
At Houston Methodist, we're trained.
oh man. They get you right there. The damn ad be too fast for you to skip. You be like, you ain't. By the time you find hit the damn button, it's already done. I'm like, shit. Anyway, I done forgot what the fuck else points I was gonna make. I think that was it though. About these critics and shit. You know, a lot of them don't know what the fuck they be talking about, and then some of them just be criticizing shit for the fuck of it. And I'm like, if you know that much better, why the fuck ain't you in the process of making these big ass movies? You know what I'm saying? Why aren't you? You know, you can point out all the mistakes, but I mean, if you can do all of that, why won't you go make you a few $1 billion? You know, since you know so goddamn much. I'm one of those people where, like I said, I watch a movie. I don't want to see shit else. I don't want nothing in my mind. Like people was talking about the CGI and stuff in the movie. Talking about, well, the whoever who does the visuals and shit for those movies said he wanted to get this right here across. This right here looks like this. This why that looks like that. And blah, blah, blah. It's a reason why it looks like it does. And then you counter that shit. Well, who the fuck are you to counter it? The man that made the shit told you exactly why it looked like why the fuck it looked. Why you gotta go change this shit? You know what I'm saying? It would have been better if he just did this. No! It would have been different. It probably wouldn't have been better. That man, he does that for a fucking living. You don't. You know what I'm saying? That man made more than that goddamn movie doing his job than you done made in the last few years doing what the fuck you doing. So I think he doing just fine. If he think he wants shit to look like that, then that's how the fuck it was supposed to look. Whether you like it or fucking not. Which is the point with all these goddamn movies. Whether you like it or not. I done seen, I was after in the Flash movie, towards the end, I'm like, this shit is starting to look kind of weird. I'm not liking it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not liking this. You know, some of it, I'm just like the whole, I didn't know nothing about no Dark Flash. I just know that motherfucker was looking like he needed to stop doing whatever the fuck he was doing. I was like, yeah, you might want to stop doing what you're doing, son. You're not looking all right. But, you know, so I done been through a whole bunch of Flash shit. I ain't never heard of no Dark Flash. I'd heard of like that Black Flash, the Death Flash, or whatever the fuck that is, you know. Not the Black Racer, but it's a Black Flash. I don't know if that's supposed to be the same motherfucker or not. But I know the black racer is something totally different. But anyway, it would have been different. You know what I'm saying? I'd be like, would I have been able to come up with some better shit? No. No, I wouldn't have. You know, I would have been one of those people in the room that can punch. I'd be one of these motherfuckers. I could sit up in a room with one of them motherfuckers and be like, that might not be the right thing to do. That might not be the right thing to do. And that's kind of off. If you have any input, I just gave it to you. You know what I'm saying? I just gave it to you. I can pick out some weak spots, but if you want to make some shit, I probably ain't gonna be able to help you your whole goddamn life. And I know they just put me right where these motherfuckers here is, but you know, if I'm at the table, if I'm at the meeting, and that's one thing. These motherfuckers ain't at the meeting to point out all the shit that might not come out of it. So shut the fuck up. If you at the meeting, if you part of the process, okay. If you ain't part of the process, sit back, enjoy the movie. If you don't like it, shut the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? Go on about your business and leave it at that. Easy peasy. Motherfucking lemon squeezy. I can't think of nothing else with easy on the back, so I'm just gonna leave it at that. And I'm finna get ready to go back. I gotta find something to watch. Oh man, I need to turn my AC on because I don't know if y'all can see me glistening. I wasn't doing this before I started shooting the video, so I turned off the fan and shit so I can shoot this goddamn video. But I'm finna get ready to put this video together and upload it. And I just felt like doing something today, and that's what popped in my motherfucking mind. So it's cooling off time. I'm gonna catch y'all motherfuckers later because I am sweating my ass off. Look at this shit. Y'all see? I'm wet. Not even sweaty sexy. Ugh.